Beat me up, Scotty.
Thought I was capping when I asked her what happened. The world was ours and you just went and vanished. Blame myself, I'm known for causing damage. Pride from both sides, we was destined for crashing. First time we locked lips, it was magic.
What's up, everybody? Breezy back with another video, and happy May 4th, better known as May the 4th be with you, Star Wars Day. Yes indeed. And today, in honor of Star Wars Day, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Kakashi in another death battle. Got some hand sanitizer on me. Make sure you guys stay clean and healthy. Always wash your hands and stuff like that. Even though they are letting us outside, at least have a mask on. So be mindful of that. But anyway, we got Kakashi versus Obi-Wan Kenobi in this death battle. Let's see what Wiz and Boomstick did. Let's see who they killed this time. Let's go.
Death Battle is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Protect your online privacy today at expressvpn.com/battle.
Rooster T. Death battle.
Heroes come in many different forms. Some
Avengers!
are heroic protectors of justice, and others are the teachers who guide us toward a brighter future.
And sometimes they're both, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Jedi Master of the Galactic
Aizawa.
Republic from Star Wars.
Saw Aizawa
And
back there.
Kakashi Hatake, the
Eraserhead.
6th Hokage
Oh,
of the
my
Hidden
hero
Leaf
has
and
it.
mentor to Naruto.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
Hello
it's
there.
our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Ooh, that looks good.
On the distant planet of Tatooine lived an elderly hermit known as Old Ben. His heart heavy with regret and stories to tell.
Cause he wasn't just some crazy old coot. He used to be a badass samurai space wizard.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. I love a good Obi-Wan liner.
Hello there.
Kenobi was inducted into the Jedi Order, warrior monks training in the Force over the course of their lives.
And he was
Mace
trained by the
Windu.
one and only
Yoda.
Liam Neeson.
Qui-Gon.
Well, until he was murdered by Space Satan.
Though not before they discovered a child of prophecy
more.
in Obi-Wan's future pupil, Anakin Skywalker.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Eventually, Kenobi rose to the top ranks of the Order, becoming a Jedi Master. Just in time for 2 back-to-back galactic wars.
Sounds like fun when you've got his classic lightsaber, which can cut through basically anything with enough force. Get it?
Including the geranium armor of General Grievous, which can take volleys from starfighter cannons.
It's an elegant weapon for a more civilized age. Because, mutilating and decapitating people left and right is way more honorable.
Kenobi has studied 7 forms of lightsaber
knew it was happening
combat
left and right.
is the undisputed master of Form 3, Soresu.
Which is all about defense and waiting for your opponent to make a mistake to land a finishing blow. He's so skilled, he can beat Sith Lords in just seconds.
But Kenobi's most powerful weapon, or better put, ally, is the Force, an energy that exists almost everywhere. Jedi can tap into the Force to manipulate the world around
Ray.
them.
Like throwing stuff around with telekinesis. Everything from pulling down an airship to crushing someone else's organs.
While Kenobi prefers a more direct dueling approach, his power in the Force is nothing to scoff at. Many years after his time, he was explicitly compared to Jedi Knight Kip Durron, who could move a micro-singularity with a thought.
Speaking of thoughts, he can mess with yours with the Jedi mind trick. Like if he wanted to, he could get jizz stuck in your head.
Boomstick! Gross!
What? It's a type of music. Those aliens at Jabba's palace were playing it. They're called jizz whalers.
Huh. I bet Disney was real happy to learn about that one. Kenobi's Force abilities also include protective fields, illusions, and Tuta Minus, a technique for absorbing and redirecting energy attacks.
Even without a lightsaber. Oh, also, he can see the future.
To a certain extent, Jedi can glimpse the distant future through focused meditation. In battle, the Force can guide their movements, predicting danger in advance.
Kinda like a space spidey sense.
Exactly.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Skill in the Force, Kenobi and Skywalker became a formidable duo.
Obi-Wan ranked up even more and became a general. He's a badass space pilot who can dogfight at near light speed.
According to an official novel, he can even react down to the nanosecond.
I don't know, Wiz. I've seen the movies, and Jedi have never done shit like that.
Well, other mediums have greatly expanded upon Jedi capabilities.
Yep.
Some are even powerful enough to hold together entire planets.
Obi-Wan has fought an army while blindfolded, endured a blast from a starfighter, and battled the Sith, Darth Vader. That's when he had to break out his most OP move of all, the high ground. By standing just a few feet above an opponent, Obi-Wan gains enormous extra powerfulness. He even warns you about it.
Server Anakin! I have the high ground!
It's foolproof.
Not exactly. Remember how Darth Maul had the high ground way back
Right.
when? Against Obi-Wan himself?
Where do you think he learned such an awesome move? Only Sith Satan could think of something so deadly.
Uh-huh. Either way, Obi-Wan sadly failed where it mattered most.
Ooh, that's definitely gonna be an F on the old Jedi report card. See me after class for an epic boss battle on a lava planet.
But defeating his fallen student is no small feat. Anakin could telekinetically move starships fast enough to intercept hypersonic
Yeah,
missiles.
he
Based on the
did.
scale of this dreadnought and the distance it moved, this would need an energy over 21 megatons of TNT.
And that was when he was a newbie. He basically became the most powerful Jedi and Sith in Space Wizard history.
However,
Space
Kenobi
Wizard
is
history.
extremely dedicated to his strict Jedi code, potentially to a fault. It's debatable if he ever learned from this mistake. After all, he told Luke Skywalker that the only way to ever become a Jedi would be to kill his own father. And he even tried to trick him into never figuring out that fact in the first place.
Dick move, Obi. Dick move.
But even in his worst moments, Obi-Wan Kenobi always fought for the sake of others. He would battle his dark apprentice one last time, sacrificing his life in
lost.
service of a new hope.
And then he became a ghost.
Don't ruin the moment.
Strike me
Down, I should come more powerful than you can elevate
Shinobi, Hokage, mentor, friend.
And porn addict.
Kakashi is all of these, and generally a pretty relaxed guy for someone raised as a ninja assassin.
You wouldn't know it at first glance that his childhood sucked balls. Like when his dad committed seppuku because he saved his friends instead of prioritizing a mission.
In the shadow of disgrace, this cruel methodology of the ninja and his father's great mistake tore young Kakashi apart.
Reminds me of my dad.
What was his great mistake?
He called it boomstick.
Oh. Ahem. Despite his hardship, Kakashi proved himself a prodigy, becoming a genin at age 5, a chunin at age 6,
Anyway.
and a jonin at age 12.
For those of us who don't speak anime, he might as well have been doing ninja rocket science in the womb.
He quickly mastered the use of chakra, a form of spiritual energy within all individuals that ninja can shape and weaponize. This is ninjutsu.
He can walk up walls, heal wounds, and even make clones of himself. Plus, he's a master of taijutsu, aka punching people. But his deadliest technique of all is the 1,000 years of death.
Leaf Village Secret Finger Jutsu! 1,000 years of death!
Oh, that's gonna get you on a list. Naruto's like 12.
Chakra can also be molded into nature itself, and Kakashi can use it for numerous elemental attacks.
Sure, he can shoot
So that's
fireballs
fire,
or
water,
dunk you with water, but his
and
favorite
air.
is lightning. Lightning zaps, lightning clones, lightning dogs? That's awesome! How do I get one of those?
He's even invented a lightning ninjutsu technique, the Chidori. By gathering electric chakra into his hand or a kunai, he becomes capable of piercing just about anything.
Even a bolt of actual lightning. Take that, nature! Man triumphs over you once again.
This is where Kakashi's own Chidori got its moniker, Raikiri, Lightning Cutter.
Ooh, now I know what I'm gonna name my lightning dog.
The Chidori does have a downside though. Its speed and power are so great they give the user tunnel vision and make the attack generally uncontrollable.
Basically, once you kick on the gas, you're zooming straight ahead, no matter what happens. Although, Kakashi eyed just the
He
thing
would
to
later
fix it.
develop
Long
the
story
purple
short, he was drafted
electricity
into a war
jutsu.
alongside his friends Rin and Obito.
Shit went down and Kakashi lost an eye, so Obito handed over one of his when he decided to sacrifice his life. Holy shit! Why don't I have any friends like that? Wiz, give me your eye.
No!
I'll give it back, I promise.
Obito's eye wasn't an ordinary eye. He was an Uchiha, and this was a Sharingan.
With his Sharingan, Kakashi not only got some control over his Chidori, but he can see a person's chakra, predict their movements, dupe your brain with genjutsu, and even copy jutsu techniques. He's such a filthy plagiarist that he's stolen over 1,000 jutsus in 14 years.
Although since Kakashi is not an Uchiha, he can't exactly turn the Sharingan off.
And then Rin jumped in front of his Raikiri and kicked the bucket too. Man, this guy can't catch a break.
And yet, unimaginable loss is exactly what is needed to unlock the Sharingan's next stage, the Mangekyo Sharingan.
Oh yeah, with the Mankey Eye, he can cast Kamui, basically sucking objects or people into another dimension. Sure, it uses up a lot of his chakra pool, but it's a pretty clever instant win move.
The concept of trauma granting new power fascinates me. So, I've stolen Boomstick's entire beer hoard and placed it in a secure room with 200 tons of TNT.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, you monster! What have you done?
Do you feel anything?
Just thirsty, sober, and punchy.
Punchy?
No!
Next round's on Wiz. Kakashi, everything sort of worked out in the end. He became a
You don't
teacher
mess
to a
with
generation of
Boomstick's
ninjas
beer.
and learned that his dad was right all along. Friends do come first, unless they blow up all your beer. Wake up!
He's held his own against top-tier ninja like Zabuza, Pain, and even his old friend Obito.
Back from the dead and evil now, because why not? Kakashi can definitely compare to fellow ninja master Jiraiya, who can blow up mountains. That takes over 18 megatons of TNT.
And he's caught and sliced lightning. Based on the distance it moved before he caught it, he must have reacted within 70 microseconds and moved over 2,000 times the speed of sound.
Sounds like ninja president material to me. Not too shabby for a guy who likes to read porn in public. Did I forget to mention that? Because he totally does.
Kakashi of the Sharingan is nothing if not full of surprises.
Right now, all I can give you is just death.
All right, the combatants
Whew.
are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
I have no
First,
idea
you know
who
what's
is
the
going to
best
win
friend
this.
for teachers like these
I'm
two?
saying Obi-Wan.
Beer.
Let's go. Let's go! There's Kakashi. And there's Obi-Wan. May the Force be with you.
Landing. Huh? Hello there.
Hold it. You're in Konoha territory. I have some questions, if you'll come with me.
You want to go home and keep reading your book.
I want to go home and keep reading my book. After I kick your ass!
Whoa, I did not expect that. You heard the droid. He's still reading. Force push.
Had enough?
Well now, you've fallen for the deadliest stratagem we ninja know. 1,000 years of death.
Don't try it. I have the high ground.
I'm still shooken up on that move.
I guess I have the high ground.
Oh, I don't think so.
The Force.
Most impressive. But I see you.
Did he take his lightsaber? Oh no, he didn't.
Fire style!
Blocked. Vader!
Be mindful of your thoughts, Obi-Wan. They betray you.
They betray you, Obi-Wan. Yes! That's right, Obi-Wan. That's not it.
Don't give up. Trust in the Force.
Who won? Who won? Yes!
So uncivilized.
Yes!
Well, Kakashi may have been able to beat Obi too, but he just couldn't handle
Obi-Wan.
Got him.
Kakashi's wide array of moves certainly kept Kenobi on his toes, but the Jedi's arsenal was far more powerful and versatile than you might think.
Yeah, like how chakra is an internal life energy with a limited supply, but the Force is external and everywhere. Obi-Wan couldn't exactly run out of it, and Kakashi couldn't copy Force techniques, because, I mean, he's using external Force, not internal chakra. Totally different.
As for brute power, ninja mountain busting and Anakin's dreadnought telekinesis were fairly comparable. However, Kenobi matched Anakin's force power well after he had become far stronger than that.
This is the chosen one we're talking about here. Other Jedi have done some crazy stuff, like throwing a fleet of Star Destroyers out of a solar system in seconds and stopping a whole planet from going kaboom. Oh, and you know how Obi-Wan tore apart Grievous's armor with his bare hands in Revenge of the Sith?
The same armor designed to survive Starship Cannon.
Yep.
It withstood a blast that annihilated a subterranean city and almost collapsed the surface of a planet.
I seriously doubt Obi is physically strong enough to rip that armor apart, but apparently the Force is.
Even Kamui
Right, Mace
wasn't a
Windu.
reliable option, since Kenobi's reaction speed was nearly 70,000 times faster than Kakashi's. More than quick enough to avoid Kamui, especially with his precognition.
But we can hear you shouting in the back. What about Kakashi's dual Mangekyo Sharingan that Obito gave him? And the perfect Susanoo?
It's difficult to justify granting those to Kakashi at all, because they aren't really his. He could only use them when Obito's spirit briefly possessed his body.
Even if he did, the results probably wouldn't change much.
Nope.
Remember that Kip guy who moved a black hole? Yeah, he was directly compared to Obi-Wan by Luke himself.
If we're to take that at face value, this means Kenobi could theoretically call upon the Force to exert nearly 14 petatons of TNT.
Way more than what Kakashi was packing. And even then, Obi-Wan could just crush his organs. Shit, man, don't mess around with Jedi.
I know
Don't.
it can seem strange to hear about Jedi being this powerful and deadly, but think of it this way. Part of the reason why the Jedi Code is so strict is because of this immense power at their fingertips. The Code tries to keep them, civilized in a way.
But when you enter a death battle, throw those morals out the window. We're looking for who wins a no-holds-barred fight to the death.
Kakashi had many impressive tools, tricks, and techniques, but
Yes, he
Kenobi's
did.
brilliant speed, overwhelming
Brilliance.
force, and greater level of power won this bout.
In the end, Obi won.
That was a good one.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
From a certain point of view.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode
All
of
right.
Death Battle. If you want the battle
Who's
music for
next?
yourself, you can get it by
I know it's
clicking
gonna be a
the
good
link
one.
down below.
I
And
can
if you
tell.
wanna
I
watch
can
more
just tell
stuff,
right now.
click the boxes
I
right
can
over
just
there.
tell.
He's a phantom.
Danny Phantom. Jake Long! No, please, no, not my childhood, no! Danny Phantom versus American Dragon Jake Long, no, please! Wiz Boomstick, please don't do this. I do not want to choose between that. Okay, so I'm happy Obi-Wan Kenobi won. Happy Star Wars Day. Yay, may the Force be with you and all that. But no! Danny Phantom and Jake Long? That doesn't even sound right. Well, I mean, oh well, so that's the next death battle, everyone. If you guys like this video, give it a like, comment down below, tell me what you think, share it with your friends and enemies, subscribe to the Cuzzo's channel, and turn on those bells so you never, ever miss a notification. And last but not least, peace.
I'm the real thing. I hate to jump out of the window so soon, but I can't stop mistaking that smile for a moon. Got me in tune, bittersweet when I hear that song. All is well when she home, baby, it's been too long. What can I do to make up for how you feel now? She said it's made up, you here now.